Hi, Bubbles. How are you? Hi. How are you? I'm listening to my kids talking. It's funny.
The wood shelves.
I'm good. Herrera. Is it Herrera? Sorry, I was actually just about to. I seen that I didn't finish something in work. And I'm just finishing it before I do some cards for people. Now, how is everybody today? Not this morning. Tonight? Hi, Jessica. What's the story? How are you? I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Now I can close that window. Well, I don't really want to actually. I don't know whether I'm going to stay on or just continue working. Hi, Susan. How are you? Hi, Lizzie. How are you? Hi, Dave. Shanna, how are you? Just me and you. Dude. Ooh. We need to get the likes up. So if you could tap the screen there. Will you get what you want out of the carding? It looks like it's negative. The first card is no, and then it's like, but it could be that like they have to bring two of us into it. So I might get one and you might get one. I think that's what's going to happen. Because they'd be like, oh, this is a bit too much. And then it's like that they kind of criticize and we have to find discernment. And then it's like, then yeah. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. But when I've seen the first card, I was like, oh no. What the hell? Thank you. Hi, Dorothea. How are you? That's so funny. I didn't know. I know her name was Medium, but I didn't know she did mediumship on here. So that was good. SJ or something. The other girl that I read for. So that was good. Are you a medium as well, Dorothea? Oh. Yeah, you probably are a medium, but you just don't, you haven't like gone to a class or something, you know, to figure it out. Hi, Maria. Hi, Maureen. Yeah, I did. Dorothea, I did. Dorothea, I'm going to be doing a psychic development course on the 15th of August if you're interested. Hi, Karen, how are you? Which basically I'm going to be running these psychic development courses so that I can get I can get a circle going. So I want to create an online community that we can meet. Maybe I want to take the good ones from my courses and work with them on a monthly basis or maybe bi-weekly basis. So if you go into, if you click on my name here, if you click on my name, you can go to my, it's called LINK in my bio, which you're not allowed to say anymore. And you can book there. So I only kind of vaguely, I have to see what the group is like. I only have, I think I've only put 12 spaces. I want the class to be small. So and I will be running it again, but I probably won't be running it again until probably October, because I want to work with those that I think can do it, you know. So I'm going to be doing a few kind of level ones of a psychic course, and psychic development, and then we'll see what the next stages are for people. Nathabi, what do you have a question, darling? You're giving me loads of presents. Thanks so much. But do you have a question? So whoever would like a reading, I only have 10 spots tonight to do mini readings on here. So if you would like a mini reading, just go to my profile and you'll be able to book one through there. You don't have one? Do you want me to just pull some cards, pull a card for you? Thank you for sharing the live, Dorothea. Okay, any messages that you need to hear? Thank you for sharing the live, Dorothea. Thanks so much. Nathabi. Okay, Nathabi, what you need to do is focus on your goals in life, okay? Because you have very good energy around you at the moment. And what I mean by that is if you focus on success and keep your vibe high, you will gain your goals. Coming into August, we're all going to achieve something that we thought couldn't be possible. It could be, it's like a manifestation of something, and that's what you have here. That's the card that's here. So anybody that takes you off your path or puts you in the wrong frame of mind, leave them aside. You need to focus on your path. You need to focus on your success and be able to express yourself in a very easy, breezy manner. Because what can happen for you is to create more freedom for yourself, okay? Feel optimistic, be optimistic, because all your problems are going to melt away over the coming, I would say, 6 weeks. Over the next 6 weeks, you're going to be living a different life. Okay, that's for you. Now, I'm going to give, when I get to 10, yeah, do. And do you know what? Fake it. Fake it if you can't. Do you know what? Anytime a worry comes into me, so I left a corporate job in May, and well, realistically, I left it in January. I was sick until in May because of high blood pressure and just stress related issues, and I had to really concentrate on self-regulation. And that's how I got into the doTERRA oils. That's how I am for nervous system regulation, also my health. And hi Marie, how are you? And also self-talk. So I would be an NLP practitioner as well. So what that really is creating affirmations within your head to take away that stress or anxiety. So if you're stressed of having no money and you go, oh my God, how am I going to pay for that? And you have that worry and you get that stomach kind of shock, you know, when you have worries, full stop, whatever it is, you say to yourself, instead of going, oh my God, how am I going to pay for that? Just say, it always gets paid. It takes away, it always gets paid. I'm never without. It always gets paid. Instead of saying, how am I going to pay for that? It always gets paid. Or if you have a worry of being homeless, that's a real worry. That was a worry for us for years. Me and my husband and my kids. Real worry. I always said, I've never been homeless and I will leave this house on my own accord. I will leave this house on my own accord, because there's so many times that a landlord had said, I could work with you, Dorothea, 100% I could work with you. If that's what, it's more than affirmations, it's a belief system. And in that belief system, it all starts with affirmations, because it's like that, you know, fake it until you make it. I'm living proof of that, because I took the worry out of myself. Like, I took the worry, and then we were gifted this amazing house. How we got this house, I have no idea. It was literally, it was like winning the lotto, getting the house that we're living in at the moment. And we were so close to being homeless again. And in Ireland, that's a real worry, people being homeless, you know, because of the housing shortage. But in any way, practicing affirmations, yes. Taking the guilt out of your system and creating that new belief system, creating the new stream of consciousness, because, you know, we're coming up to eclipse season, and eclipse season is basically, it starts in August. So because of the degrees that it's on. So, and what I mean by that is, it's kind of like, you know, the time coming up to an eclipse, you start from about 8 weeks before and 8 weeks after. And in that 8 weeks before, 8 to 6 weeks, is the eclipse transformation time, okay? And when you have eclipses on your angular houses, it's literally 100% Natabi. It's about faith and giving yourself to the universe, giving yourself to, if you say God or universe, the energies, the planets, the gods, whatever, it's all the same bloody thing. But if you surrender yourself to always knowing that the universe has your back and you've never been without, it will continue to do so. So we're coming into the eclipse season. Taking guilt away is a real challenge. Major worry at the moment, homelessness with my girls. Yeah, are you in Ireland? It's a real worry. Yeah, you just have to, and you know, if you're in a rented accommodation, are you on the list? Because we manifested this house. We were on the list for 12 years. My husband is on a disability. So he has Crohn's disease, hemochromatosis, osteoporosis. He was in a car crash. So we haven't had a good run of it with him. So I've always worked. And but I could never get a mortgage on my own, is the long and short of it. And I earned a good wage, like. And then we got this house through the council, and I'll be able to buy this house. Yeah, you need to get on it. You need to get on it. No, we didn't break up, Dave. He's broke up. Yeah, he is. He was not so much anymore. He's actually healthier than he has been. But what I'm saying is, affirmations work, okay? Yeah, he is in bits. Yeah, do. And then at least if you're on the list, then it's easier. We were offered a house. I think 4 years ago, and it was an upstairs, downstairs, 3 bedroom, real small in an estate. And I went around and I was like, this is not where I'm ending up. No, this is not where I am ending up. And that's not me being snobby or anything of the sort. It's just, I was like, no. So we went and we got a medical exemption, because Dave does need a bungalow, because when he's bad, he can't climb stairs. So in the old house, we used to have like a spare sitting room where he'd be able to stay if he got really bad. And it was Mercury retrograde, actually, when we got offered it. And I was like, no. Everything inside me was saying, no, 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 no. So we didn't. And then literally, was it 4 years or 3 years? We got offered this house, a 3 bedroom bungalow on half an acre, where I can grow my garden and I have an amazing view that I'm convinced my girls and me and Dave we manifested this house, because we're not Catholic. We don't practice, they don't do their communion or anything like that. Yeah, do. Anything that can get you higher on the list, Karen. Anything that can get you higher on the list. So, what was it? I can't remember what I was saying now. Oh, yeah. Veneration. Okay. So there is, power of belief and manifestation, 100%. And it works. It works. Stop protesting against immigrants. What's going on there? Well, you can stop that now. Can I block them? I can't. So I use veneration in my practices. Okay. Yeah, I did. We use veneration. We don't worship. We don't worship anything. It's an energy exchange when it comes to deities, gods, or whatever. So my faith and my love is for Ireland. I love Ireland with all my heart, and I love the land that I was brought up in. So I venerate Ireland. So when we would drive, oh, really, Karen? Well, I'll do something for you now in a minute. So every time we see a view, so as in, the beautiful countryside, or hi, Laura, how are you? When you're driving in the country in Ireland, you just turn a corner and then you see a gorgeous view. We will say, thank you, Ireland. And my girls, and like they've been saying this since they were really, really small, they would say, thank you, Ireland. Thank you, Ireland. And we would thank Ireland every time she gave us her beauty, as a veneration of our country. Other people might Irish dance on ancient sites to venerate the Irishness within the land. I know people that do that, which I think is fantastic. I don't Irish dance, but or bring an Irish but anyway, we venerated Ireland so much that we got that view because we thanked Ireland every single day that when we seen a beautiful view. Because don't forget, when you're after coming from a city and you move to the country, there's a thing that me and my husband called de-Dublinize, or to get out of thank the universe every day, but be specific in what the universe is giving you. Do you know what I mean? So that it can give you more of it. So venerating and thanking and have an appreciation of things, absolutely, because it's in that goodness, and it's in that it's in the veneration of things that you get it back, because it's like, oh, I'll get more of that. I'll get more of that. And that's exactly what happened to our girls. That's what happened with us. Oh, really? Yeah, that's a tough one, Karen. You see, we were lucky with the last landlord. We were there for 6 years, but um, the one before that, he only gave it to us for 6 months. So we're only there for 6 months because the one before that sold the house and we had nowhere to go. We literally had nowhere to go. And it was about 4 days until the day that we had to get everything out of there. That was the last day that we actually found this man. And the time before that, I had one night on my friend's floor with 2 kids, a 2.5-year-old and a brand new baby. She was 3 weeks old. And I stayed on her floor with 2 babies and I found a house that evening, the next evening. So I know what you're going through. And now we have this house that I'm just so grateful for. So grateful for. And I just can't believe it. Like, I can't believe it every single day. I just thank all that is bloody glorious that we have this house. So I went on a little bit of a rampage there, but I 100% think that venerating your country and venerating different things that you want. So venerating a planet. Okay, so we have the Jupiter and Venus. We have Pluto and Venus conjoined in. You enjoyed the rant. Oh, that's good. Conjoined in Venus in Cancer. Okay, that's in August. So we all have a new story to be told when it comes to our Cancer story. Now, if you don't know what house Cancer is in your chart, please go and have a look at my Stan Store through my profile so that you can have a look at my course that I have up there about casting your own chart and understanding what the planets mean and what the houses mean in your own chart. So I show you in there how to cast your chart and how to cast your chart. And then you can kind of see, is Virgo Mercury rising? No, darling. Virgo is your sun sign. So you could do, see the thing with the courses that I'm doing, I'm going to be doing a tarot course as well. I'm actually in the middle of doing it. And I have 3... I have 3 sessions done and I have to do another 4 or another 3 more sessions and then I'm going to release it. And you know what? Astrology is about really unraveling yourself in order to heal, because we all have our traumas, we all have our guilts, we all have our hang-ups. But it's a cycle and it's the blueprint in which we were born into and what energies are available to us and what are easier to kind of grab. Because in ancient astrology, they were called grahas. The planets were called grahas. And that's because either the planets grabbed you or you grasped them. So I like to go on, I'm going to grasp them, I'm going to venerate them. I'm going to accept them into my life rather than going, here I am. I'm going to grab you and I'm going to make you listen, because that's what can happen too. And they can pull the carpet right from under your feet. I still get that, even though I'm an astrologer and I think it's going to go one way and then it doesn't. I'm like, oh my God. But that's normally when Uranus is involved, and Uranus is the planet of like revolution and independence, freedom, and also sudden change and surprises. So normally when it's Uranus, and Uranus is going to be involved in my life for the next 7 years because it's going through my first house. And I'm quite adaptable because I'm Gemini. I'm flexible. I like to I'm quite logical as well, but I'm rational. But with the Sagittarius in me, which is quite adventurous and lively and spirited, it's a bit of a contrast. And sometimes I can be. My husband would say that I'm a bit of a pinball machine, like going everywhere. But yeah. So the courses that I'm doing, I'm hoping people will take them so that they can come along within my community, so that we can talk more astrology, more about the cards, and it just kind of being on that healing journey. So if anybody would like a reading with me, you can book it through here. And that's one-on-one Zoom calls as well. So now... Karen, I'll have to send this to my mother-in-law. Oh, okay. Share away, share away. Let me have a little look. You have a viewing tomorrow, but not sure if we should stay put. Landlord is being a bully. Just paid ones, Dave. Because the girls got to eat. Now, no, my husband does. Thanks so much, Dorothea. My husband does. Let me see. Karen. So should you stay put in the house? You're going to review tomorrow, but should you stay put? It looks like you should stay put. There's like that. There's hi. It's like, even though he's being a bully and it might be stressful, it's more stability and within it's more stability for your family where you are. So, hi Sinead, how are you? But something new is going to come up for you, Karen. I'm good, honey. Karen, something new is going to transpire. Go for the viewing, and just see how you feel about it, because I think that there is I think you're going to get more information. There's more to come with that story. Yeah, I think there's going to be new information to come about your housing situation. So I would wait it out. And you don't want to move or make any decisions, especially as big as that, while Mercury is retrograde. Plus Saturn is retrograde and Neptune is retrograde. So you're not going to get the full clear picture of what is actually going on. So I would wait it out. Hi, Charity. How are you? Oh, thank you. Thanks, Dorothea. Is that you and Dave? Dorothea, do you want me to pull a card for you since you got me up to those likes, please? Thanks. Your guy. My guy is telling me there is more to know. Thank you so much. Don't know what that means. As in your fella, like your husband? Gut. Your gut. That's what it is you're telling me. Gut. Yeah. Sorry. Dorothea. So if we can get up to 10,000, then I will give away a free reading. If you would like to buy a reading. I remember those days. My youngest is 8. I was only looking at her there. I was like, oh my God, the baby's totally gone out of you now. So Dorothea. Okay, Dorothea, you there is something that I think it's more about sharing. And what I mean by that is, like, make sure you're not talking too much to people, that you're oversharing. Because I think woohoo, 10,000, yay. I think there's an idea that you have and you're talking about it too much, okay? Yeah. It's like that there is and you're taking power away from your goal by oversharing, okay? So the best thing for you to do is keep stum, because there's an idea, whether it's here or not, I think you already have it, and you need to put that into momentum. You need to gain momentum on that in order to visibly see it, to be able to see what is going on. Hey, Stacey. Hi, Stacey. What's the story? So, yeah, there is some mental clarity coming for you as well. And I would say that there could be a new plan to come from the idea. Okay, so in order for you to actually have it or gain it. Oh, my friend sent me a video, can't watch it. So what I would say is keep doing your gratitude, your, what would you call it? Your gratitude, your affirmations, and just know everything's going to be okay. Yeah, it is a positive card. So I did say at 10,000, I would give away another free 1 card reading. So if you do want a reading with me, just go through my profile and you'll be able to have a little look there through the LINK in my profile. Now. Oh, thank you, Sinead. So Now, I'm just going to go back up the ways. Artist Jax. Yeah, you can indeed, honey. Now, if you'd like to share me with your friends and just keep tapping, that would be absolutely fantastic. Just like Dorothea, that would be fantabby-dozy. So, Artist Jax. Now, Artist Jax, if anybody wants to give a daily heart me, so then you will know when I go live. It gives you a little notification when I go live. Now, Jax. Is it Jax? No, I don't think it is Jax.
Artist Jax.
Oh, it is Jax, yeah, Artist Jax. So it's telling you that you have to learn how to compose yourself a little bit more. So this is about overcoming your inner challenges, being able to really master them raw emotions. Now that can be through strength and courage, but also through your self-help tools, okay? Self-help, self-care. Thank you, Jax. And it's really about balancing your hormones as well. It's like balancing your hormones, balancing your emotions in a way that tames your whole life. Okay? So if you're interested in overcoming those inner challenges and getting onto the right path within yourself, Jax, then because this is like minute into what we could sort out really when it comes to when I see this card. So look, if you want to book in a reading with me through Zoom, just go through my profile, because I do more than just tarot cards. I do astrology, I do nutrition, and I can also help with your nutritional needs. So foundational health is what I'm all about. So yeah. But I think you need to give yourself a little bit of compassion. Jax, you have to do this through compassion and gentleness, not like, you know, through anger or being angry with yourself, because that's just going to make things worse when it comes to stress or overthinking, or you know yourself. Now, so I'm going to wait until I get to 18,000 before I give my next free reading. So if you're interested in... Who put up that box? No, I'm at 14.6.
Stacey.
Stacey, you're very good. Sinead, I was only telling someone about that yesterday. That was the funniest thing I've ever experienced with spirit. Like, funniest thing. Oh, Stacey, you're very good. Stacey, do you have a question? But it's nice to know she's still trying to have the crack. Oh, Stacey, you're so good. No, Dorothy, the pigeon thing was hilarious. I was doing a reading for Sinead. Sinead, do you mind me telling them about the reading? Okay, so I was giving Sinead a reading, and the woman that came through was a real dub, and proper dub. Like she was kind of going like this, I need to do me bits, and putting her runners on, and going down to get her bits in Tesco, and she was just a proper dub. And normally when I'm doing a reading, I need the evidence. So I get the evidence, and then I get the evidence to say it was them. I seen her doing her long Super Kings, smoking her Super Kings. And then I always ask for something that they're going to do, that will make them believe that it's them. So it's like a future thing. And with Sinead's auntie, I said, what are you going to do? And the spirit said, I'm going to fuck a pigeon at her. And I thought this was hilarious. But instead of me saying that out straight, I was like, because someone would say that to me, because I hate pigeons. I fucking hate them. They're my nemesis. And I think my husband would come back and say that to me. Do you know what I mean? Where I'd be laughing my head off. And then, so that's when I said to Sinead, I was like, are you scared of pigeons? And she goes, oh my God, I hate them. They're disgusting. And it turned out that, yeah, she was scared of them. And I said, well, she said she's going to fuck a pigeon at you. But it turned out to be something about a Super King box or something she was going to do it. I've never had the crack with a fucking spirit, and that was the first time I had the crack with a spirit, where she said, it was so funny. And you know what? I only told the story yesterday to a friend that I hadn't seen in ages, and he was in knots. He was like, what the fuck? Oh, so funny. But yeah. So, the vitamin B. Go to a health shop. Don't go to a pharmacy. Go to a healthcare shop and get the best B complex. Yeah, go and get the best B complex you can get. That's where you went. Did you go into town? Just wait for them to go in. Get them on the internet. Solgar is the best. Yeah, just wait until they come in. I think they're about 20 to 25 quid. Yeah, do get it. Really, Dorothy, that's gas.
I hear her saying that in the inside.
Sorry?
When the message came in from the kitchen.
Oh, did they? Yeah, Dorothy, that was another one that I got. Yeah, don't get your knickers in a knot. Oh, really? They are her exact words. Well, that's good, isn't it? That's the evidence. So look, there is, what are we on now? 18,000. Okay, I'm going to wait another 15 minutes to see is there, oh, something's happening. Reading that's going to come along. Yeah. So yeah, we do have also August is going to be fantastic. Well, Virgo. Oh, you're so good, Stacey. Stacey, I'm going to well, Virgo likes to have things in their place, that's for sure. But they're also the healers of the zodiac. They like to keep things in order. But you see, when it comes to just Virgo, you have to see the whole chart. It's not just one placement, because you could be a Virgo but badly aspected. So Virgo wouldn't be your first and foremost sign to kind of portray. You could have a really strong moon, and then your moon is going to be the one that everybody knows. So it really is, it's really about the whole chart, to be honest. Oh, that's a lovely you're very drawn to number 7. But that's a lovely combo. He'll always love his mammy, Libra moon. He'll always find balance in his mammy. You will be his grounding force. But he'll always like things to be fair. And I think you're going to be a fair mother. So as in, like, there won't be unfair kind of aspects. So it's like he'll be able to come to you for anything, because he'd be like, oh, my mom would sort it out, or like, my mom will know what to do, you know, this kind of thing with a Libra moon. Oh, that's so nice. What was this thing? Virgo. Yeah, his Virgo Earth will ground a Pisces 100%. Oh, your son is a Cancer. He probably just thinks everything is unfair. Rising Sag, Pisces moon. Rising Sag, Cap, Aquarius. So you have a moon in the 4th house. Your moon is in the 4th house, Cooper's mum. Yeah, Cancers think that the whole world's against them at times when they're not. Hi, Paul, how are you? When they're not getting their way. They can be emotionally manipulative if they're working on the lower energy of Cancer. So we all have different stages, or we all have different energies. Okay. And like, if you want to be doom and gloom, then you're going to get the lower energies of that sign. And yes, 4th house. And what did you say it was again? Oh, it was Pisces. Pisces 4th house. You are psychic, Cooper's mom. Deeply. Do you practice? Do you practice mediumship, Cooper's mom? Dorothea, there is, I have a course out. Yeah, well, I have a psychic development course out. It's going to be live through Zoom, and it's going to be a workshop on the 15th of August, 7:30 to 9. But I think it's going to be like 7:30 to 10, because I can't shut up. And if I have 12 people, I want to know all about them too. And I'm only limiting it to 12 people. And then I'm going to see about doing another one when it comes to psychic development, because once you start a circle, it's best to keep that circle. So if you want to go and have a look on my profile about the psychic development course, I would love to have yous. Anybody that is interested. And I also have an astrology course out, learning the language of astrology. And thank you, Sinead. But learning the language of astrology and being able to understand your chart just that little bit better. I only did a little bit on the signs because you only need the sign, like Virgo and, you know, Cancer, whatever. That's just a little flavor. That's just a little sprinkle of salt on what the house and the planet is. And you might see like empty houses within the system, but they're not empty. It's just that you have to see where the planet is. But that's more got to do with interpreting the chart, and that will be in level 2 of the course, of the courses. So I'm in the middle of doing my tarot course. That's another one. That will be out, I'm hoping, mid-August for everybody. I do have students that are very patient with me, thank God. And I do have some students that are just always waiting on me to give the next installment. But I have the what was it called? I have the major arcanas done, and I have the major arcanas done, and I have the wands done, and I'm just about to record the swords. So that, and then all I have to do is the cups and pentacles, and then putting it all together. Now I am going to do a bonus one I'm going to do a bonus module. I don't know, Cooper's mom. And I'm all 3 star seeds. I don't know what that means. Oh, like your star, your big 3 is got to do with like mediumship, that kind of thing. Not really sure what star seeds are. Oh, okay. Yeah. This the course would be quite it's going to be totally basic. So everybody, I'm going to pretend that nobody knows anything, and we'll go from basic, so then that we can continue. So, and we'll do this one, and then the next one won't be as much. Like it's €38, so I think that's quite reasonable for a basic what would you call it, psychic development course from the beginning. So then we can keep in touch, and we can, because it's a process, because then you have these new tools, you have to practice them. I want to know about them, and know about the interactions that you have and things that happen to you along the way, because it's about, you know, evidence that you're on the right path, evidence that you're using it right. So yeah, that's what the psychic development course is going to be all about. And how did you Google that though? Did you put in your time of birth and your date of birth and your place of birth? Because that's the only way you'd get a moon sign. You'd have to see what time, because the moon changes every 2.5 days, and if the day was on the day of change, you could be a Pisces moon or you could be a Capricorn moon. Did you put that in? It's 8:56 where you are right now. Yeah. Yeah, it's 8:56 in the evening. Oh, yay, thank you. Why, what time is it where you are, Cooper's mum? Oh, no. Poop. Oh, it's 2:57. Oh, well. Yeah, you could get the recording, no problem. I'll have it up for sale after. But I don't know if I'm going to do that. I don't know. Because the whole point of it is so that I can read people's energy as well, to see if I could work with them, is the thing. That's the kind of my point when it comes to psychic development, because I'd like to start an online circle and to see who I can bring in on that circle. Yeah. Well, I'll see about doing that would be a reading, Dorothea. I'm sorry, darling. That would be classed as a reading. If you want to book in for a reading, Dorothea, that absolutely, I will do all that for you. Maybe I should have done it for a Saturday. I don't know. Maybe I'll do the next one on a Saturday. I'm going to do another one, maybe November, or not November. Just go into my profile there, Dorothea, onto my website, and you'll be able to see what the story is there. Maybe I'll do the next one on a Saturday. I'll see how this one goes. And then I'll do maybe a Saturday one. Maybe I should have done it for the Saturday. Why did I think Friday?
I think Saturday. I think we should change it.
Yeah, maybe I should change it. Why did I say Friday? I'm trying to think now. I'm going to look at the date. Was it in particular that I was thinking it was a Friday? Maybe I should do it on a Saturday. Because it's your birthday on the Saturday. Oh, no. No, why did I think...
In Sligo.
I'm in Sligo on the 20th.
Yeah, so we could do it on the 19th.
That's a Tuesday.
Oh. 16th.
Yeah, maybe I should change it to the
16th at 7 o'clock in the evening.
Hmm?
The 16th at 7 o'clock.
I have it down for?
No, that's what you should change it for. Be 7 till 10. Then in America, that's 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, I'm going to change that. I don't know why I thought... I think I seen the 16th and then I thought it was your birthday.
One day.
I know. Yeah, I've just changed it. I've changed it to the Saturday. I don't know what I was thinking doing it to the Friday. Stacey, I'm going to give you a reading, darling. I'm going to give you a card. Are you still there, honey? I seen that you liked the live just there, but I'm just going to make sure that you're there. I'll give you, perfect. I will give you a little reading. You see, what I would normally do when it comes to people that I've read before through Zoom, I'd always give if I see them come in here, I'd always give them a little top up on their horoscopes and stuff like that. So I thought I seen a woman there that I did pop in. But anyway, I'm going to do Stacey. Stacey, do you drive? Do you have a car? Okay, just be careful when it comes to your car. Just make sure that the oil light doesn't come on. Check your tires to see that they're like pumped up or whatever that thing is. What number do they have to be, Dave?
32.
You know, like where you have to check the gate, like put it on and they all have to be 32. Just go and check your car. Make sure there's water in it. Make sure the thing, because when you get this card, it can be that like something happens, not like a crash or anything like that. No, not like that. More that it might need a service or you didn't see something or something like that. It can be just a little bit, your NCT is due, is it? Well, just have a little bit of a check over because you can have car trouble when it comes to this card. It puts an obstacle in your way. And it's also saying just get ahead of it. You know what I mean? Rather than letting it happen to you, you go and seek that it's going to be okay. So, yeah, focus there. Focus on sorting out your car. Oh, is she? Hi, mother-in-law. But yeah, that's what that would be. But also have a little, this card can also be about self-discipline. Where can you bring discipline into your life? And in order to motivate yourself. So, you know, motivation in creating that discipline, taking back control within something within your life. There you are, Stacey. Thank you so much. We're at 24,000, so I will give away another free reading when we get to 30,000. Now, so anything that I do here on TikTok, I will be downloading and uploading it to YouTube. So if anybody is interested. Oh yeah, do. All the stuff that the men check. Because if I got that card, I'd be like saying to Dave, go and check the car. Is the car okay? And you don't want to be on the side of the road somewhere. So if there's anything on this live that you wanted to rehear or you want to re-listen to, since we're Mercury retrograde, of anything that I said here on TikTok, then I will be uploading my TikToks onto YouTube. I think mm, mm, mm. Thanks, Dave. So this week when it comes to I did a little video on this earlier about the time that we're in in between the new moon. The YouTube is the same name here. I've only started to do it. I did it the last time and I was like, why don't I do that? So people can re-listen to their readings that they get, you know? Because sometimes I would do mediumship, but I'm not doing it tonight. Because I don't think that there is anybody there. Yeah, Megan, you can listen to a reading when I do one or when I upload this to YouTube. Either later today, I might do it today, or I might do it in the morning. But that's what I'm going to do from now on so people can re-listen. Oh, stop, Karen. It was so funny. So funny. I'm a dub myself, so like I know the crack, like, you know what I mean? But, and that's the thing, when it comes to mediumship and people aren't going to come to you that it don't gel with you, you know? Thank you, Stacey. That won't get the crack, you know what I mean? Like, what would you call it? The way they described it in the college that I went to, it's like a doctor, say, isn't going to come to me and speak to another doctor because I don't have the lingo that the doctors have. You know what I mean? Or the same with like a bloody rocket scientist talking to another rocket scientist. They aren't going to come to me because I don't have the rocket scientist lingo. Oh, night, Stacey. Thanks so much for staying around. Thanks a million. Yeah. So I have changed the date for that course. Instead of it being the 15th, I'm doing it for the 16th, which is Saturday. Yeah, Karen, like I could get someone in for you. I'm trying to think now. No, I'm getting all confused. Do you have like two, or do you have like a good few people that have died? I want to say 6. Would there be 6 people on the other side trying to talk to you, Karen? I'm getting something like really, I'm getting a real sore left ear. Like my ear is burnt off me. So someone like to chat. So it is, I have one lady here, definitely. Okay, you have a sister there. Hold on a second till I see if I can hone in on the sister, okay? But you can tell me if this is anything. Does Cabra mean anything to you? Oh, is there anybody from Cabra? Maybe Catherine, no, but I thought I heard Cabra. I think there's definitely a woman there, and she's saying things like, "Oh, I can't be listening to all this," and will you just get on with it? And she's quite abrupt. Oh, really? Okay, forget about the Cabra thing. But I thought I heard Cabra. And then I was like, is it Kappa? Kappa or Cabra? Doesn't matter. Moving on. She showed me like a yellow, she said the Yellow Road. So I don't know whether that's a reference to Dorothy. You know, that film, The Wizard of Oz. And then, you know, she's shown me this yellow brick, so I don't know what that's all about. But there's also that's a song in there. But she showed me a yellow brick, so the Yellow Brick Road. Why is that significant to you? Ah, that's lovely. Let me see. No, there's something beginning with a C that she's trying to say, and like it's like Canasis, or it's Campbell. I thought it was Cabra. But anyway, so she's showing me now like a really long wall that like she walked by, that she would walk, and then there was like where she would walk, there's this like long wall, and it's like she's going to the shop or she's getting something. She's going to do the messages type situation, and she just doesn't have the time. Like she just doesn't have the time to do anything, it seems, because she's so busy. I'm trying to. So now she's putting me in front of a table, like a kitchen table, and there is like a dinner on it. Not so much a spread, like a proper dinner. And she's making sure everybody gets their dinner. It's very important to get your dinner. Like spuds, you know, proper mommy dinner. There is a kettle on. There's just an awful lot of commotion, and there's an awful lot of goings on within this kitchen. I'm wondering, did any of your family have that yellow glass in the hall? You know, the yellowy brown glass. She was always about the dinner. Yeah, like I'm walking in a hall and then there's yellow glass like paneling. I'm trying to see what else is there. Was there a step she stood on or sat on? Okay, there's a door that's now covered up. Did she sit at a door? Like was it at the back door or the front door? Like sitting on a step with a tea towel in her hand. There's like she's sitting kind of like with her elbows on her knees, and Yeah, it probably would make more sense to your mom. Um, she's making me very conscious of the flower, a rose, the rose flower. So she's showing me a rose flower, and she's putting it in a box. And she's very precious of this rose. This is very precious to her. She has all the time now, she said. So it's like she's going from one thing to another, but she's like, oh, I have the time for everything now. I see you all. I do way more for you now than I ever could. But so now I'm asking her for a sign. So something that she's going to send to you or your mom. And I think it's in the form of a ribbon. So you're going to find a ribbon. I think it's a lilac ribbon. It is a lilac ribbon, and it's going to be in an odd place. You're going to find a little lilac ribbon. I think it's going to be outside though. And you're going to find this little lilac ribbon, you or your mother, so that she can say, that's them. That's for you. I'm giving you this ribbon. Oh, really? Well, she was very specific about lilac. That's mad. And it was a lovely lilac ribbon. So she's going to put a lilac ribbon somewhere that you stumble across, and it will be in a place that isn't normal. Because if you always have lilac around, well, this is a particular ribbon, you know, like a little ribbon that I used to always go down and pick ribbon for my hair. I loved it in like a haberdashery. But yeah, it's going to be a lilac ribbon for either you or your mum. It's going to be you. Sorry, it's going to be you, she said. Really? And did she pass or was she there? Oh, you were on your own. Yeah. They come around in time of need. So she was putting things there for you to recognize, definitely. Ah. Well, you were a gift from her. I never met my grandmother, but she's definitely one of my guides. My mother's mum. I knew when she was in a room with me when I was younger, I could picture her saying things to me. Well, I didn't know I was a medium back then, but like I could picture her talking in my head, and I never seen her like on a video or anything. So yeah, the lilac ribbon is what she's saying for you. So that's it when it comes to that reading. I'm trying to see, is she saying anything else? They always just come back. Yeah, I get that. I get smells from people, and I can get like, they can say things with in this ear. Everything comes through my left side. Like I look at pictures in my left side of my brain, and even though it's a right side thing, everything goes to my left. Oh, no problem at all. No problem. If they come true, they come true. Right. I think I might leave it there. If anybody... I have a load of 7s. Now I have 8.
I have 44.
I do. I have 77% and had 7 people in the room, and then there was 17 up at the top there. Can I book as a group? Where did you say you were? Cork? Are you in Cork? Yeah. Yeah, I do card parties, but I normally go to the place, but I'm not going to Cork.
Over Zoom.
I could probably do it over Zoom, yeah. Oh really? 7's your lucky number. 28 is a really good number. If anybody's getting married or is thinking about getting married, get married on the 28th of any month. It's a really good number to get married on. I got married on the 27th. Really silly of me. But we live and learn. Okay, no problem, Karen. You can see it on YouTube probably tomorrow. Oh, that's really good, Catherine. That's good. Now I'm going to leave it there and then I'm going to upload this to YouTube. So if anybody wants to have a little look at that to see what went on this live, then head on over there. I will chat to you all soon and see you on Thursday for a live.